I'm Philip Michael. I'm the founder of Nice Companies. Come join me in my mission to wipe out the racial and gender wealth gaps by owning buildings just like this one.
The biggest people of influence and power and wealth were people in the real estate industry. If you just look at the Forbes list of billionaires, how many have made just a fortune just from real estate? So I basically made it a goal for myself to get into that game.
New data showing that economic growth is not helping the inequality gap.
Grown. The top 1% have doubled their wealth over the past decade by more than $17 trillion.
The wealth gap is really, millennial wealth gap is basically a description of some terrible economic conditions that millennials and Gen Z have inherited in today's society. Number one, there's student loan debt. Where I'm from, education is free. Over here, there's $1.56 trillion in student loan debt, which is really crippling millennials financially. The average millennial is worth $8,000. They have a net worth of $8,000 on average, of all colors. Then underneath that, you have a racial and a gender wealth gap, where women have 60 to 70% of the net worth that men do, and minorities and white families, there's a wealth gap between the two of them that would take 228 years to close. So it's just a bunch of poor economic conditions all around. And the number one driver behind this wealth gap is the absence of home ownership and real estate investing. So that's what we want to do something about. And that's the reason for this mission that we're on right now. Well, a solution, well, according to Duke University, a study from 2018, just adding real estate or home ownership to just doing that will reduce this wealth gap by 31%. That's number one. Right now, you have millennials, they have more of their net worth in cars than in real estate. And cars meaning that it's a depreciating asset, quote unquote, is really a liability because it doesn't make money for you and it will keep dropping. As soon as you drive it off the lot, it drops in price. So with most millennials have most of their net worth tied into that. So we want to sort of bring awareness around the fact that real estate, or even just investing period, whether it's downloading Robinhood or if it's Acorns, just to start getting in the mindset of investing and letting your money work for you and thinking into the future. Once we get 100,000 millennials on board to invest, they now can influence their circles, their friends, their children, their brothers and sisters, cousins, what have you. And that's how you sort of spread the positive virus of wealth generation, wealth building, and financial freedom. And that, to me, is the real way you do stuff. And click wherever, join me. You can hit me on Instagram. I'm always responsive. Hope to see you guys, and please join me in this mission. Thank you.